Ooh, this is fun. Hey, sorry about that. So I think my phone keeps crashing. For those of you popping back in, I think sometimes my phone does that when it's full on storage. So this might be the case. I'm sorry about that, guys, but it is what it is. Unfortunately for me, it's not good, but there's not much I can do about that. No, this rod is from Walmart. It's a company, the Shakespeare. So Demon Shakespeare is basically like a basic company, but they make really great. They put a lot of people into the sport of fishing every year. And their brand is Ugly Stick. I think Ugly Stick existed before Shakespeare, but yeah. Hmm. I'm really sad that my chat went out. I don't know why that happened. Hey Z. So I don't know. My chat just crashed, unfortunately. But look, we're fishing. We're not trout fishing, so no torturing today. We're already caught 3 bluegills. Hey, what's going on, Rodriguez? What's going on, man? Oh, oh wait, is that a dude? I don't know if that's a fish or not. Ah, god damn it! I had a bite. I don't know if the fish took it. Ah, I broke off everything. Ah, man, that sucks. I don't know if that was a fish. I don't know if there was a fish though. That's sad. I broke off my whole rig. Well, maybe it's good that not a lot of people were in here. I had a bite and I set the hook and I broke off my entire rig, which kind of sucks. All right, let's tie a new one. That really sucks. Hold on, guys, one sec. That really sucks. All right. Well, let's not get upset. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tie a new one real quick. That's a little. I don't like losing gamakatsu hooks. That's what I don't like doing. Should I just do one drop shot? I mean, one hook. Maybe one hook is enough. Let's do one hook and see how we do. Should we just tie two? Let me just tie two. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Dang, that would have been the first fish I've seen anyone catch. Well, we caught 3 fish. My live stream crashed, and we caught 3 fish in about 16 minutes. We're going to catch fish if you stick around. I'll probably have a fish in the next 10 minutes. I just want to tie this properly. But yeah, for some reason my live stream crashed. The YouTube gods were after me. All right, hold on, guys. So I got one hook in. Hold on. I'm just gonna tie another drop shot on. I can't believe I lost the whole rig. I guess maybe the fish took it and then I got stuck in the tree or something, but that kind of sucked. I definitely had a good bite. I actually thought it was the fish was that big that I was fighting it. Had a good bite, set the hook, and bam. Demon is saying that Shakespeare is also in Poland, but not that popular. Shakespeare is basically like a very basic brand, but like I said, I like them because they put so many people into fishing every year. I don't like. I think if I was a regular parent, I wouldn't want to spend like all this crazy money because it's pricey. Parents don't have millions of dollars to spend on these fishing setups. So I think Shakespeare is basically what we fished with for the first up until I started taking fishing a little bit more seriously. So yeah, I'm gonna say Shakespeare is a perfect brand for anybody that just wants to enjoy fishing and not take it too seriously. We've caught all our big fish on the cheapest rods that we have. Especially, so Ugly Stick makes really amazing rods. That's what they're known for. Hold on, guys. All right. All right. So I got two hooks on. Let me just find a weight. I don't really even want to use a heavy. Let's see. What can we use as a weight? Stay with me, guys. The rods from Bass Pro are really good. Certain ones are. Just depends what you buy. I actually bought two ultralight rods from Bass Pro. There was a sale. I haven't used them yet. I haven't even unpacked them. But right now, it's when all the sales are going to be happening. So if you're in the States and you want to get a cheap deal, and also that means that Facebook Marketplace is going to be full of really good deals too, because people are going to buy new rods and they're going to go sell their old rods for cheap. So there's going to be deals on fishing stuff all around. Give me a second, guys. I gotta set up a weight. Hold on, here we go. There's a little weighty weight. I'm so upset that I lost that. I can't believe I lost that drop shot. I mean, how difficult was that? What did I snag into? I lost the whole thing. Is DCP still in the chat? All right, let me bring it a little closer to the hooks. Hey, Jason J, what's going on? We did catch 3 fish in like 16 minutes, so today is definitely a better day than usual for me. Thanks for stopping by, Jason J. I always appreciate you, man. Today is DCP's birthday. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but I pinned a message for him in the last chat. All right, we're good to go. Let's put on the wax worms and get this thing going. We got 2 size 8 hooks, both Gamakatsus, both sharp. We're gonna throw some wax worms on and catch us a fish. And 1 wax worms on. Let's see how fast we can do this. Yeah, we've got a crazy storm coming in for the weekend. I gotta get ready. All right, here we go. 2 wax worms, a drop shot rig. Let's get it. Man, I'm just gonna stop thinking about it. I'm not gonna drop it. I'm not gonna break this off again. She shares her birthday with my daughter. Your daughter turned 9? Nice. Yeah, my kid turned 7 in October, and my older kid turned 13 in December. I really wish I had a kid with a summer birthday when there's no school, because when there's school, these birthdays are always a pain. You know what? Let me just get some slack. We're gonna get a fish. Trust me. I'm gonna say we're gonna have a fish in the next 3 minutes. These bluegills are hungry. Might even get a perch. What's going on, Frank Woods from Toledo, Ohio? You guys are also going to get slammed by this crazy storm we got coming up. We're fishing in Jersey. My other live stream crashed, so if you guys can hook me out with a like, I'd appreciate it. And if you want to see me, my live stream might crash again. For some reason, the live streams have been crashing today. So if you want to see me fish again, you can always subscribe, but you don't have to. I think our storm's going to start late into Saturday, early Sunday. Getting a little nibbles. Let's check. Yeah, my worms are still there. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, I came here hoping to see if I could ice fish this place, and I ended up realizing that for some reason it's not iced over. I'm thinking because of that waterfall, because the water, I guess, I'm assuming it heats up a little bit coming down the waterfall just because of physics, and constant motion of water just keeps this place not frozen. I want to get a big bluegill. Why can't I catch a big bluegill? Here we go. Reposition myself here. Now, this kind of fishing would have been better off with a longer rod, but like I said, I wasn't planning to do this fishing today. I was just surprised that it didn't freeze over. Fort Worth, Texas, what's going on, Eric Parker? Texas is also going to get hit. Hope you guys are getting ready. I saw something on the news about exploding trees or something. I'm not sure how true that is. I'm assuming if they trap a lot of moisture, they might explode. Come on, Waxworm, let's go. Do your work, do your thing. We did really well in the first 15 minutes. Hey, Thomas Gerbino, what's going on, man? Are you ready for the storm, Mr. Gerbino? We caught 3 fish. I started my live stream. We caught 3 fish, and my live stream crashed, and I also got snagged. So I just retied my drop shot with 2 size 8 hooks and wax worms, and we're gonna try to catch more fish. Come on, come on, fishy, fishy. Come on, little fishy. This way I can read the shit. Hey, Ronnie, what's going on? Believe it or not, I caught 3 fish already. This is I feel like the government had to step in because I was abusing everybody on the live stream by not catching fish and calling it a fishing live stream. So here we are. We've been catching fish, man. Oh, I just had a little bitey bite. I think I have a nibble. Hold on. Look how beautiful this is. Can you guys believe this is Jersey? Something's nibbling on my wax worms. Hold on. I love fishing with plastic jigs, but right now is not that time. It's so cold. I fish with all plastic during the summer and fall and spring, but right now it's very slow. We're basically technically almost like ice fishing right now. Hmm. But I usually use gulp minnows. Some people send me stuff over from that watch my live streams. Mr. Ian from Vegas sent me some stuff. So yeah, I'll gladly fish with plastic, but it has to be. I think it's the most effective during spring, summer, when you're fishing crappie. But right now, I think the most effective bait for me to catch fish is going to be a wax worm. That's what all the old timers told me too. They're saying that Staten Island is supposed to get hit hard. We'll see. Yeah, Staten Island is gonna get hit hard, 1,000%. Uh, I'm pretty confident. Like I'm not too far away. I'm in Somerset County. So what am I like 40 minutes away from you? And we're gonna get hit hard too. To make things worse, I kind of live on a hill, so we might have to hunker down, buy some food at Costco. All right, come on, fish. I promised somebody I was gonna catch him a fish if I started within 5 minutes of me starting to fish again. Looks like that was a lie. I could not have asked for a better spot to fish today though. Everybody's out there fishing, ice fishing, and I got this perfect spot where I can just come up and catch fish. Okay, hold on. Oh, I got one. It is tiny, but I did promise you a fish. There it is. Oh yeah. Brown, can you send me over the peg leg so I can feed it the bluegills? I know, but hey, at least we caught a fish on a live stream. Look at this guy. Not a monster, but better than nothing. All right, guy, come on. I'll let you go quick. I know you guys suffer in the winter. Here we go. At least we caught a fish. That's number 4 today. All right, we'll take it. It's better than nothing. All right. Better than nothing. That's 4 bluegills for the day. So now we know what to use. I might actually stop by Petco tomorrow morning and get a bunch of wax worms. And if we get hit hard, I'll bring my kid over here because number 1, I'm standing on concrete and just fishing. Number 2, he probably wouldn't. Is not going to dress warm enough for me to take him on the ice. And yeah, it's about a mile walk from the parking lot. I'm sure my kid's going to love it. I'm sure they're going to have no school Monday. What's going on, Asher E7N? Trump, what's up, man? Y'all ever chug some beers? Yeah, man, sometimes. Not on a live stream, though. I don't drink when I fish. What if I just let it sit there? But that's how I lost my jig last time, so maybe I don't do that. I want a big bluegill. Why can't I catch a big one? And I'm too much of a wuss to cast it out there because I'm afraid I'm going to hit a tree or something. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm going to come back to this spot. I know I know you guys probably want to see me suffer trout fishing, but this spot is nice. Wait, Ronio, you guys are not going to get hit by any storm in Florida, right? Like Lake Okeechobee area, you guys get spared. You guys are getting spared this storm. Hey, what's going on, Deborah? Where are you from, Deborah? No, we are good this round. 80 this weekend, man. You know what, Rhino? How about you send Pegleg to get me and bring me over? My wife was supposed to fly to a conference in San Francisco, but she canceled that because she was supposed to. It's going to be such a cluster. She didn't want to be across the country from me. We're going to be out here suffering. But you know what? If it snows hard and I clean out my stuff, I'll be able to get out here Monday or even Sunday to fish. This is such a cool spot to fish right now. I love it. I just want to catch a perch. Should I put a worm on one of these? I'm going to keep the wax worms for now, but maybe I'll put a bigger worm on it. How do you fish for sturgeon? Waller Mahi, what's going on? I wish I was fishing for a sturgeon. The last fish we caught was about the size of my finger, so we have a long way to go for a sturgeon, man. Hold on. Oh no. Oh no. Let me let this line out a little bit. We're fishing for our Jersey bad boys, them bluegills. You sound historic? Oscar, what's going on, man? Oscar Widely. Next time if I come here. Oh, wow. Okay, that was close. I almost got snagged. Yeah, but somehow this ended up being a pretty good stream. I'm very happy with it. Hey, what's going on, Carnosaur? Thanks for stopping in, man. Yes, I do have a loop. I just cleared it up. I'm actually waiting for my line to tighten up a little bit. Hmm. Who else is in the chat? We got 155 people in the chat, 31 likes. Double tap that screen for me braving the cold out here. I think it's about 40 degrees. It's not that cold, but still pretty cold. Ronyo, you know it's DCP's birthday today. He was in my previous live stream, but it crashed, unfortunately. Not getting many bites here. Let's move a little bit. Let's try over here. There's like a pipe here. But I'm not sure if they're down here. Let's try it. Maybe. All right. Make sure I don't have a loop. Yeah, you definitely get a lot of loops with a rod like this. What's going on, Ocean American Bully? We are in the wonderful state of New Jersey. When I go live today, I will tell you a trick to minimize loops in this pool. Sounds good. I'll try to join. What time is it now? 2 o'clock. I'll try to join right now. I should be able to. I don't see why not. So yeah, the count for the blue fish today is we got 4 bluegills. We caught them all within about 25 minutes of total fishing time. So we're due. We're due for a bluegill. You ever watched that movie with Adam Sandler? How he was training a basketball team, and that guy couldn't make a shot to save his life, and everybody was saying that he's due to make a shot. That's kind of how I feel. We're due for a fish. Come on, fishy. I just hope this place looks exactly like this in a couple of days and it doesn't get frozen over. But you never know. I wonder if they're like next to that. There's a pipe over there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I wonder if they're chilling by the pipe. Let's go check it out. Maybe they're under the pipe hiding. Still want to get snagged on a pipe. Oh no. Yeah, let's try this. Yeah, but wax forms really work well right now. There's a piece of ice right here, but that's about it. Getting done to 2 p.m. Yes, it is. I can just fish for another like 40 minutes and run back home. What's going on, Six Knob Man? Waller? Hey, FNC, what's up, man? What's going on? Welcome to the chat. 163 people in the chat. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all getting ready for that big boy storm. For those of you that are just coming in. What time is it your fishing spot? It's 2 o'clock, my man. Thanks, King Dante. We got everybody out here. For some reason, is DCP in the chat? DCP's birthday today, man. He's like a huge supporter of mine. Hold on. Feel a little nibble. I wonder if the bluegills are also watching the live stream. Come on. Come on. Oh no. Drop a little piece of snow. Waller Mahoney. No, I do not live in Canada. Hold on. Okay, we got a fish. How you doing, kids? Oh, it's a big boy perch. It is a huge perch. I told you. Oh my god, dude, that's a tank. That's a tank. That's a tank. Oh my god, that is a tank of a perch. That's my PB perch. I wish I could weigh him. Put him on the ice, baby. Oh, dude, that is a tank. I'm not even. Holy mackerel. That is a tank. What? What? Bro, Grumpy Orca putting on the show today. All right, we back, baby. This is an absolute unit. This is a unit right here. I'm not even making this up. Look at this guy. Oh, man. This guy is big. Okay? That's good eating right there. But you know what? DCP let his perch out. I'm going to let this perch go. That's my PB. Hold on. Let me take a quick video. I'm sorry. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. All right, let's let this guy go. Look at this guy. Look how pretty he is. Absolute unit. I don't want to keep him out for too long, but this is absolutely my biggest perch I ever caught in my life. He's absolutely gigantic. All right, off he goes. Oh, dude. Yeah, that is a dude. I'll let him go. I'll let him go because I want to catch him again, dude. That was absolutely crazy, Rania. That was an absolute unit of a fish. And look what we caught him on. I guess people pieced out of the chat, but look, we caught him on a little tiny wax worm. All right, I think I just made out for some crappy streams that I've been doing, but today, that is my PB perch by far. I wish I could weigh him and measure him, but today is not that day. But man, that is a dream come true for me. On a little tiny wax worm. That is a good eating perch too, but I honestly just want to keep them in there so maybe my kid can catch him. Let's see, maybe we can get another one. Yeah, that was awesome. I deserve a like for that one. I'm sorry I left the chat. I just needed to take a. I only have one phone on me, and I don't have any other devices, so I want to take a video of him, just for a short or something. That was an absolute unit of a perch. Well, don't get any better than that. Actually, caught it using Ian's drop shot weight and a wax worm and his hook. Yeah, I decided to let him go. Hey, just ran into your channel. I'm fishing Delaware River. Could use that perch for some bait. Yeah. Well, Delaware River is very fun to fish. I know that. DJ Formar says we have surf buried perch, and the meat is kind of mushy. Yeah, perch are amazing, amazing eating. Um, they're super tasty. I absolutely love. Actually, my parents make this soup with them, and it's just super delicious because their meat is so hearty. It's kind of almost tastes like chicken. Yep, today's catch. Let me pin that. Thanks, Z. Surf Bart Perch. Never heard of that. What's going on, Francesco? Man, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. That was an awesome catch. That is, you saw some raw grumpy orca emotion because that was by far the biggest perch I ever caught. I've caught some big ones, but that one, that guy has been living here for a while, and I'm happy to put him back in. I always wanted to catch a perch in winter. Like I always see guys going out. I see NJ Maniac going out there catching perch off the bottom rig. They all use drop shots. I was quite happy I did that. Let's yeah. So once again, this is what I'm using: just a drop shot, wax worm, tiny wax worm, another wax worm, and it works. Let's cast it out there. Let's see, Francesco. I don't understand anything you're saying, man. He didn't even hit it hard. He just kind of. I was sitting here talking to you guys in the chat, and I kind of felt a little nibble. I thought it was a bluegill, to be honest. I'm surprised we haven't caught any stickfish today. So no stickfish today, no pieces of ice, and a PB perch. What's going on, Michael Seguin? Red tail surf perch. I need to look that up. I've never seen one. A red tail surf perch. Safety photos. 138 people in the chat. Nice. But yeah, we are in New Jersey, and we have a pretty serious storm coming in. And we caught that perch in this tiny duck rod. Actually, when my kids were little, we bought this for them when they were really tiny because I noticed that I know parents don't buy little rods like these, but actually they do. They're a little better than those Barbie rods. And I bought 2 of these or 3 for my kids, and we would just go and bobber fish with these off the bank, and honestly never had an issue with them. We caught a ton of fish. I actually caught a 4-pound bass on one of these. Maybe not 4-pound, maybe 3-pound, but there's also bass in this in this body of water. But I'm not sure if bass are gonna. Have you guys ever seen bass eat a wax worm? Lake? I wish this was a lake. It's just a little runoff from a reservoir. Hey, Paul, what's going on? Paul! Paul is my brother from another mother. Mr. Netherlands is in the house today. Paul, I caught a huge perch, Paul. I would make you proud, man. I wish I'm gonna put it up in the short. You'll see him. Hey, Paul, I was gonna tell you something. Can you make a video that's vertical and that's longer than 3 minutes about something, so I can hype it on Facebook. I mean, on Facebook, on YouTube, because for some reason I couldn't hype your last video. That perch was just chilling right by this pipe. That's exactly where we're caught him. We're using wax worms, Alexander, Minnesota. Correct? You're from Minnesota, man? Fat Cat. No, I decided to let this guy go. Usually I would keep him, but in honor of Dale, DCP Kayak Fishing, it's his birthday today. We let that fish live. I'll tell you another thing. Because there's a storm coming in, I went out this morning and I bought a bunch of food. So I decided to let that fish live, and maybe my kid will catch him. But usually, I mean, if I caught a fish that nice, yeah, I'll probably keep him. Never caught a perch in a wax worm either. I usually use sandworms or sand shrimp on a high-low rig, but I do sometimes use the Lucky Craft. Huh, sounds cool. FNC. Oh, hold on, had a little nibble. Hold on, let me reel up the line. I might get hit again. Hold on. That was such a huge perch. Yeah, sandworms is all I hear you guys use. Actually, do sandworms bite? Because we did buy sandworms to use at Sandy Hook, Jersey, when we went fishing at the tip with my kid. So one of the sandworms bit my kid. It was either a sandworm or a bloodworm, and he swore off of those things. Well, he was like 5, but it was pretty funny. They do have some teeth. Not getting bites here. All right, let's try this one more time, and then we'll switch a spot. I'm gonna try right. There's a pipe right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right there. And that's where we caught that perch. Dude, that was absolutely epic catch. What's going on, Samuel? But yeah, if you guys never ice fished before, I think the entry barrier is not that expensive. So what I did was I went out on Facebook Marketplace. I bought a. You can buy a used auger for a good deal is $20. I bought a brand new Strike Master auger that usually sells for 130 bucks. I bought it brand new for 50. It was a little bit. The box was beat up or whatever from an older lady. She also gave me a Frabil tip up, and she gave me a bunch of ice fishing line. So if you go out on Facebook Marketplace and buy yourself a couple of these if you don't have the small short rods. And I just threw my reel, my ultralight reel, on this tiny rod, and that's it. I'm set for ice fishing adventure. And obviously, make sure you dress warm and don't go out there and spend thousands of dollars. Just I would pop over in Goodwill and find like a bunch of ski pants or something, and you're set. Carnosaurus, you're saying you're bored at home because you can't catch fish? All right, let me switch out the spot. Let's go to a different spot. Man, that spot was awesome. Maybe that perch is scaring off all the bluegills. My fishing reel broke. Staying at home isn't for me. I can go fishing every day. Yeah, staying at home, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. 11 more days and back for the rigs, and then we go for catfish and sturgeon. Sounds good, Paul. I'll be watching that live stream. For those of you that don't know, Paul Van Wolfren, um, he catches some crazy fish on his live streams. He catches Amazing sturgeons. He caught 11 sturgeons in one live stream. Pretty much caught 600 pounds worth of fish. I would highly suggest checking his channel out. And he is also a warden on top of that. So not only he catch fish, he also catch fishermen too if they're doing the wrong thing. Yo, DCP, what's going on, man? You missed it. We caught a huge perch, man. I released that fish in your name. He's swimming somewhere here now. I said that last time Dale caught a big perch, he let him go. So last time I saw you catch a perch, so I said just for DCP kayak fishing, we'll let you go. It was definitely my PB perch. There was a chance DCP and I could we're actually going to go fishing today, but the lake we were looking at, there's like a technically there's no ice fishing there, but there's a sign by the police that says no walking on ice. So we decided to play it safe today. Maybe I'll drag you here, DCP. But can you imagine that this place didn't freeze over? Hmm. Well, we caught that huge perch, but now there's no bite. What is going on? I'm going to keep moving. Oh man, catching that fish was definitely a rush. Got a coil. Hold on. It was so big I was afraid to lift it. I had to come and get it on the bank. Something crazy happened. It was a place where they sold hot dogs, and it cost $7 for one hot dog. That's crazy. $7 for a hot dog. That sounds like Jersey, man. Well, actually, if you buy it from a food truck, it's more like $12. I don't. My favorite hot dog is a Costco hot dog. I uh, I eat maybe one Costco hot dog every couple of months. It's like $1.49, I think, or $1.25, and you even get a drink with it. I don't know if you guys heard, but they just put a all processed meat as a class 1 carcinogen, so you got to be careful with eating too many hot dogs. It's as bad as smoking, apparently. All right, hold on. What's going on, Cletus? Yeah, you did miss the cash, but it's fine, man. We might get another one. Thanks for stopping in. At least we're catching fish. This makes me happy, man. Seeing everybody in the live. It's nice, and we got 50 likes too, man. Gotta stop this. Yeah, it's that line that nobody likes. It's that Yuzuri line, so we're just gonna suffer through it. My next line is gonna be some sort of a cheap braid for like a 5-pound braid with a fluorocarbon leader. Yeah, Costco dogs are fire. Yeah, that's that yellow perch. No, that perch was super healthy. Yes, Cletus. Anything smoked is also bad for you. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Bacon. I eat all of it. I'm not a health nut. But yeah, smoked meat, smoked. I love smoked fish. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. You're gonna try a new spot? All right, DCP, you go for it, man. Good luck to you. I hope you get a big fish on your birthday. Thanks for hanging out with us. All the Avengers are here. I know. Thanks, Cletus. That's very nice of you, man. I know all the OG YouTube live stream people are here today with me. You guys want to hear something crazy? So I have another channel, which is just like a test channel. But when I drive my clients, I'll pop a GoPro on my car, and I'll drive when I'm driving home. I'll record like a video of me driving through like different neighborhoods and stuff, or on the highway, and I'll pop it on YouTube. And those videos get more views from just driving, and they get more views in 3 days than a video of me fishing. I'm not sure if that says how bad of a fisherman I am, or that's just like YouTube algorithm pushing random crap. But yeah, it's crazy. I put a video of me just driving on I-78 West, and it has like 300 views in under a day. And I put a video of me fishing. It has like 3.5 views in 1 year. Brian, thanks, man. I appreciate the sub. Oh, I just had a bite. Okay, we're gonna stay here. That was a bite. This probably a bluegill, but that was a bite. That's the first bite we got in the past 15 minutes. What's going on, Daniel Benedict? If needed here in the Dutch, I can catch like 60 perch in the morning here. You have a lot of them. Well, can you eat them? Unless the water is polluted. Fat cat, bluegill's not there. Yeah, bluegills are kind of like the raccoons of the water, man. They're fun to catch, but they're everywhere and they take over the body of water. Oh, you're from Middletown? I know where Middletown is close, man. Daniel Benedict says Ranyo eats crayons. Well, man, that's his shtick. That's why that's his shtick. He eats crayons and catches even more fish than anybody. So what does that tell you about us as fishermen? Ranyo should have his own show, man. I think my kid told all his first graders in his school about Ranyo. Orca, where are you? Cletus, I'm in Jersey, like Central Jersey. Central Jersey, kind of between basically New York City and PA. Most of my jobs are actually driving people to either New York City or Newark Airport. All right, let's see. Oh, you meant Middletown, California. My bad. There's a Middletown in Jersey. We used to live in Sacramento. I talk about it sometimes. So me and my wife, she got into this program where if she didn't take it, we had to wait another year. So we moved to Sacramento for 3 years, and I used to fly back to Jersey to work. My company would fly me back, and we lived in Sacramento for 3 years. We lived in not in the best area, but I loved it. It was called Rosemont, and people made fun of us for living there. I loved it. It was a 4-bedroom house with a pool and a jacuzzi for $1,500. Man, try getting that now in Sacramento. We lived there, I think, 2014 to 2017. Oh, come on, I had a bite. We're gonna get that fish. Hudson Plus, what's going on, man? It's good to see you here, man. We just caught a giant perch. We let him go. We caught like 4 bluegills. Come hang out with us, man. Come hang out with everybody in the United States before we get taken out by this snowstorm and exploding trees and Eskimos and Bigfoot. Because apparently that's what the news says is going to happen to us. You did steal. Benedict says he stole Ron's markers. That's funny. Not Squatch. Come on, where's the fish at? You know what? Catching that big perch on live stream is probably it's worth not catching fish for the next 30 minutes. How about that? Man, that was a rush. I'll be back here though. I might actually come back and fish here tomorrow. We did lose one drop shot rig, but that's fine. We got 59 likes. It's very nice of you guys. What is Bigfoot and rides you fishing? Fat Cat, I go fishing with Bigfoot no problem. I'm at that stage in my life that nothing scares me anymore. Bigfoot go fishing, I'll go fishing with him. Aliens come over, I'll go fishing. They're probably not going to catch any fish with me, so just probably go back. All right, let's see. Man, this is like after having pretty crappy live streams, this was definitely a nice spot to come to. And you can actually see my hands and everything. I'm kind of leaning against the fence. I record everything. Andrew Beloso, just look at the pin. We caught 4 bluegills and a giant perch. You've been nothing short of a menace. Like I said, get all of the wild side out of you right now before the storm comes and takes us all out. Because that's at least people in Jersey right now think that the big one's coming. Run. Get the bread and the milk, man. Get the bread and the milk. And get your gun off safety. Oh yeah, perch. Perch are some of my favorite eating. I let that guy go. Uh, just so you guys don't think I'm a monster that keeps every fish. You know what I feel bad about? I feel bad about keeping that brown trout. The first live stream of this year, I kept a brown, and I should not have kept him. I should have. I was so excited about catching him, and it was a stock brown, but still, it's such a pretty fish. I felt bad for the next couple of days. And to make it worse, I was walking to my car with the trout in my net, and I walked past the older fly fisherman guy who probably fishes that place every day. And man, I think I broke his heart. So yeah, no more, no more keeping brown trout for me. It was super tasty though. Yeah, you're not wrong, Andrew. There's a crap ton of snow coming here. DLT show you some fish. Well, you got to go back to the live stream. I think like go around minute 30. I think. But just pedal faster. That's funny. Bye, Fat Cat. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you get some bluegills to where you live, so you can also deal with raccoons of the sea. I love bullhead catfish. Some people say they don't taste good, but I tend to disagree. Hold on. I disagree about that statement. I think bullhead catfish are you see how comfy I am here? My chest pack is just hanging out there. I got my wax worms. Today is the day, man. It's the relaxation nation today. All I need now is a fish. This is where we caught out most of our bluegills. You want to try the drop shit? You know what, Rania? It does make all the sense in the world because even if you fish for crappie, I'm not gonna tell you how to fish for crappie, but it makes all the sense in the world because it keeps the bait off the bottom. I'm not gonna tell you how to fish for crappie because you can outfish me with your eyes closed. But yeah, definitely try it out. Maybe I'm gonna put a fresh wax worm on. Maybe the flavor is off. What's going on, Slavan Matveyevich? How you doing, man? Uh, Punk, you're bored? Well, it's okay. I hear the word boring from my kids about 5 times a day. All right. I can fish probably. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. Tomorrow I'm going to come back to this spot because I feel like I can bring 2 rods with me. I'll bring a short rod and I'll bring a long rod. And put another wax worm on. I really want to cast out a little further out, but I have such a short rod, and I really don't want to get snagged. I'm going to put that, the perch that I caught today is definitely going up in the short. That was a beautiful, beautiful fish. That was lucky. All right, so once again, we're fishing with a $10 dock rod. Nice reel though, and just 4 pound line, size 8 hooks, and a little drop shot. Well, it's not a little drop shot weight, but that's it. And just casting it out there and keeping tension on it, and wait for a bite. You love the drop shot? Yeah, so Ryan, what I do, you know what? I'm not going to teach you how to fish at all because you probably watch the video and get more information on it than me, but I basically just tie a clinch knot on it, and then I go through the front of the hook and go down, tie another hook on. Same way, I go from the back of the hook, clinch knot, and then pull that line through the clinch knot, and then uh, feed back through the front. That's what Ian told me on a live stream. I mean, it works. It's a great, great setup. If I'm fishing like this, I can't see a better setup. That's because it just keeps the bait perfectly suspended. I'm using mealworms, not mealworms. We're using wax worms. And I've said before that this is basically my first time using wax worms. And they're working. If nothing bites in the next couple of minutes, I'll switch to one red worm. I'm not sure if it's going to help or not. But I've heard, hold on. I'm getting a bitey bite. It's not going to be anything big. Hold on. I bought 50 wax worms for $6 at Petco, and that's what I've been using. I'm actually gonna let it drop to the bottom. No dropper loop. I didn't tie a dropper loop. All right, let's see. You just jealous you wish you were fishing right now? Yeah, this is a cool spot. You know what? I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm very lucky to have this spot right now because everything else is frozen over. I actually brought an ice auger in my car here. But I walked over and it was free to fish. I got lucky. Creek Seeker Fishing, what's going on, man? How's it going? Creek Seeker, where are you from? I forgot the state you're in. Are you gonna get hit with a storm? Paul, you're on the rig though, man. You should get yourself one of those tuna rods and cast in, go to cafeteria and maybe make one of those juicy steaks disappear before they get cooked. Throw it in and hold on for dear life, man. I'd probably try something like that. Ah, I got a bite. I had a little bitey bite. I had a little bitey bite. I think I have a nibble. Probably something small. Actually watching the line. Come on, one more fish before I have to go. Come on, man. Yeah, Paul. That'll be on. You get probably like gazillion views on the video of catching a fish off an oil rig platform, but that also might jeopardize your employment. I know one of the good old boys on the oil rig has tried to fishing out of there somewhere there in Texas in the Gulf of America. I know one of them old timers tried fishing off that oil rig. Brian Harden. But I'm going to watch some lives today because I think I have some time. Usually, as you guys know, at 3 o'clock, I turn into a pumpkin, but I'm hopeful. Oh, wait, that bites. Man. 1 second, guys. Go to respond to Mrs. Orca. 9 more likes. Ooh, wow. Holy crap. Yeah, we can probably break 70 likes. That'll be awesome. All right, let me cast. So there's a lot of water over there. I just don't want to get snagged. If I get snagged, that'll be it for me for today. I can probably fish for like 5 more minutes. Let me throw it over there. All right. Hopefully we don't get snagged. But there's a lot of moving water over there. You can see, and I've casted my drop shot in there. Just want to put some tension on it. The only thing is, it's pretty shallow over there, but it does have a lot of oxygen in it. See if we get a bite. Pine candidate out there. We'll see. We have a helicopter. Modifications is spotty too. Hey, what's going on, traveling? Man, Ronio's going after Daniel. That's funny. Thank you. Thank you, Goddess. That's very nice of you. We got a lot of activity in the chat. I appreciate you guys. So I'll be out here tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be out here. I just tested this spot out today. I'm surprised it's not iced over. We'll have some fun tomorrow. I'll bring one more rod. And man, I wish I could buy a live bait because there's bass in here. They're not huge, but somebody caught a. There was a huge bass in here. I've seen him, and somebody I think caught that fish and kept it. I haven't seen him in at least a year and a half. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian Harden. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Hey, the people of New Jersey appreciate you, man. It's gonna go to the Wax Worm Fund. Thanks, man. I look like that guy from Home Alone. You remember the Home Alone 1? The guy that got hit with a frying pan? Mm. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that, man. Traveling, I don't know if I'm sub to you. Hold on. I gotta print screen something real quick. And all my donations go towards the tackle. I decided to do that. Oh, man. I don't even want to know how much live shiners cost right now, but that might be the bullet I'll have to swallow to catch some fish here. We'll see what happens. I don't want to. It's so many tackle shops went out of business. I'm gonna pull this up because I'm afraid of getting snagged. But there's so many tackle shops went out of business in Jersey because of there's very low demand. Like a lot of young kids don't fish anymore, and it's so expensive to run a business in Jersey that most of the tackle shops just close their doors. There's nothing really around me. Fly shops still survive. They do like fly tying classes, but a lot of tackle shops went away. fishing is just, unfortunately, people really don't fish anymore around these parts. Like, there's only one kid at my kid's school that fishes. Am I close to Englishtown? No, not really. I mean, like 40 minutes. I can fish for a couple of more minutes because I gotta run back. Gotta today. I gotta scale up that crazy hill without slipping, and then I got about a 10-minute walk to my car. Oh man, I just had a bite. Of course, of course. When I gotta leave, I get bite. That was definitely a bluegill bite though. Malders. We don't have a store like that. I wish we did. Mark. Oh, thank you again. Thank you, Traveling with Comms. I appreciate it. It's very nice of you. Thanks. All right, I have to wrap up because I gotta grab my kid off the bus. I'm gonna wrap up, guys. Traveling with Comms. Let me read your. Let me make sure I can read your name properly. Traveling with Comms. Thanks. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. You like warming my heart today. I appreciate you. I'm gonna spend that money on some bait. We're gonna get us some mealworms. I'm gonna run. Man, I look like I'm about to rob somebody. I gotta run to my car. I'm gonna be back out fishing tomorrow. I'm gonna grab another rod with me, and maybe we'll catch more perch. How about that? I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and get ready for that storm if you're with it in its path. Thank you again. See you guys later. All right.